Okay, so in today's topic, we are going to cover balance interest calculation. So, what is balance interest calculation? In balance interest calculation, the system calculates the balance interest on the outstanding amount for that particular period. For example, this amount is outstanding 10,000 we booked on 10th of June, sorry, 1st of June for 10,000, and 5% is the interest charges, and partial payment 4,000 he made, so total outstanding payment is 6,000. So we will charge 5% interest on this 10,000 amount from 1st to 14th of June, and on 6,000 the item calculate the interest at the rate of 5% for 15 days, because 6,000 is outstanding from 15th of June. Okay, so I am changing this scenario from 1st June to 1st June, and let me make this payment of 3,000 on 10th/06/2025. Okay.
Andy, just to understand before you continue, what's
Mhm.
the purpose of the balance interest calculation?
As I told you earlier, there are two methods: item interest calculation and balance interest calculation. Item interest calculation is applicable to your GL account, GL accounts, customer accounts, and vendor accounts. Whereas balance interest calculation is applicable in your GL accounts. Okay, as per my information, you can do this for customer and vendor, but that is not acceptable. That is not advisable. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the things to make this balance interest calculation. To do this, let us go into the system. So should I make this configuration in this company, in my system? Okay, let me do it my system. You will do it your own. Okay.
Yes, please.
Yes, I'll do it.
Why I am working? Because you need to work hard, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so go to SPRO, SAP Preference, Financial Accounting, ARAP, Business Transaction. Uh,
Interest calculation. Below that,
yeah, interest calculation global setting, define interest calculations. We have used TI in our earlier configurations, right?
yes.
So
I
now we are
remembered.
using balance interest calculation. So how to do that? Select this, copy. This is TB, standard
Oh, yeah.
item interest calculation, and change it to SB, standard balance interest calculation for Tata, and be sure balance interest calculation is S at here.
TB.
Enter, save it, go back. So define interest indicator. First step is define interest indicator. What is the interest indicator? We define TB with the S type.
एस टाइप बोले तो
Balance interest calculation. There are two, na? P for item interest and S for balance interest calculation.
Oh, okay, in that way.
Yeah.
So I have one urgent call. Can I take it, please?
Okay. Okay. So now go back. Next step is uh, prepare account balance interest calculation.
Prepare
Control
account.
Shift Y. Control C. Balance interest calculation. Double click. Sorry.
अच्छा वो कॉपी कर सकते हैं स्टेप.
No, yeah, prepare balance interest calculation. Select this. Copy. What is my TB, right?
TB, yes, TB.
TB, item interest calculation. You can define 1, 2, 3. So I have defining 1. Okay. Interest settlement date. It is there. Calendar type G. So G means actual number of days divided by 365. Okay.
Interest calculation frequency, like every month you will be do, that's why you take 01.
1. Yeah. Sometimes they said, okay, we will do the quarterly or half monthly. In that case, we can change it. Okay.
Okay.
Go this. So interest post processing.
What is that interest determination?
Sorry?
Interest determination.
Where is interest determination?
In the second field.
This one?
No, below that.
Yeah. So here we define how the interest is determined, which calendar the system is going to adopt.
Okay. And the settlement day? Above?
Set how much number of days you provide to settle this, along with this interest frequency and key date of the last interest calculation. This determines the upper limit for interest calculation period to be included in a program. You can specify between 0, 1 to 30.
Okay.
Okay, so just make it simple. Press enter. Save it.
To be.
I made it ready. Then close this. Go to interest calculation. Define reference interest. So what is my reference interest we have created? I think
5%.
So this I have created, right? Earlier.
Yeah, Tata, yes.
So you can
reference.
use this one, or I will create a different one. So this is created for item. I am creating Tata B. Okay.
Is it necessary?
Because yeah, it is necessary, because we need to assign percentage may be different, na? For item interest rate it will be different. For balance interest it can be different. Click copy. TATB. Reference interest indicator for balance interest calculation. Balance interest calculation. Enter. Save it. Then go back. Tata B. Enter reference interest value. Tata B. Okay.
Tata B.
Select this. Copy. Tata B. From 001, you can change interest. Okay. 5% or 10%, whatsoever you want to do. Let us keep it 7%. Okay.
Yes.
Enter. Save it. Go back. Then interdependent. So at here, select this 01, 02. See, both should be balance interest, credit interest, balance interest calculation, debit interest, balance interest calculation. Okay.
Yes.
Click on copy. Change it to TB. INR. At here, reference interest is
Tata effective
B.
date. We need to change effective date now.
You can change it
1/1/2025.
you can change. Old date is okay. 01/01/2025. You can do this. Remove this. Enter. TB.
What is the subcharge?
I'm coming again. Okay. 01/01/2025. Sequential number is adopted by the system automatically. TATAB. And delete it. And save it. Go back. TB. Copy, change it to true. Save it. Remove this 4. Save it. Okay, understand everyone? So here be
Yes.
sure your interest calculation type should be credit interest, balanced interest calculation, and debit. So what do you mean by credit interest or debit mean interest? So if some credit is there, amount is calculated on the credit amount, and if debit is there, that means closing balance credit or debit. So system will calculate the interest on that. Okay. Then go back. Then click on the interest posting. Click on the account determination for account balance interest calculation AR. Double click at here. So what will be the transaction? Accounts. Your company code is TAST, right?
Yes, TST.
So when you receive the interest, what will be the transaction?
Interest received.
Received. Interest received should be there.
Interest received is there, 0001.
Okay, interest received. Currency
INR.
is INR. GL. What is my GL for interest calculation?
I think 2,60,000, I think.
Interest.
2,60,000 it would be, I think so.
So it is calculated in
Different company code is there. That's why it is not coming. TAST. Current asset.
In current assets. Okay,
2,60,000.
2,60,000 interest receivables.
Yes.
So do you have interest receivables at here?
No, we do. I have checked it. It is not there.
Okay, so in that case, interest, so GL should be which one? 2,60,000.
Yes.
1,000. And what need to be debited? Your customer, right?
Yeah, customer needs to be debited.
So customer 1,000.
Interest receivables.
Plus.
Credited now.
Enter. Save it. Okay.
Interest receivable should be debited, right?
Interest instead of interest receivable, we debit the customer.
Why?
Because that should be shown in his account, na? Because if you calculate some interest on that should be posted to the customer account, right? In real scenario, the customer account need to be debited and interest received should be credited. But why we are not treating interest received?
No,
Because we have
because
not received.
what I'm thinking is interest receivable is an asset.
Yeah,
An
interest.
asset should have a debit balance because asset is increasing, so it should be debited.
Your customer is also the asset, na?
Yeah, customer is also debited.
Hmm?
Yeah.
So instead of debiting, crediting your interest receivables, if we debit to the customer, so that we can correlate that this interest is calculated on customer accounts rather than
Yeah, yes, there should be a correlation then.
yeah. So that's why we use customer account.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So account
So we are
determine.
interlinking the interest GL with customer.
Yeah, so at here, see at here 001, customer need to be debited, interest received need to be credited. Business transaction 1000. What is business transaction 1000? Interest received postings.
Okay.
So in 001, so normally what we will do 001 for 1000 customer account need to be debited and this 001 need to be credited.
Okay.
So if you move to the further, for example, so there are different business transactions, okay? See this 2000. So what do you mean by this 2000 transaction? 2000 means interest paid posting. So if you paid interest posting, your expense account need to be debited and customer account need to be credited. Okay.
Interest paid posting.
Yeah, interest account need to be debited and customer account need to be credited. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now go back. Let me create another customer /n BP organization. Change this role to FL customer financial accounting. Create. So it is BP local. Create company.
EDF.
Sorry.
EDF company.
EVF.
EDF location. Rent car.
Okay. So it should be Tata Automobile. Tata Automobile. Sansad Marg.
सारी कंपनी आप चंडीगढ़ में लगा के रहोगे।
दिल्ली कुछ ना कुछ तो दूं चंडीगढ़ को। Enter English. Then click on company code data. TAST. Provide the reconciliation key. Assign the interest indicator TB at here. Payment transaction is 0001. Payment method is not required. Dunning, you can give a note gum. Control S. So 10096 is created. Okay. Now go to /n FB70. Control V. 01062025. 01062025. And sales revenue account should be, it is which company code it is?
300,015 in your
300,015. How much we want to post as per our scenario? 10,000, 10,000. So 10,000. At here it is 10,000. Enter. Enter. Save it. Post it.
Yes.
Why the message is not there? Now post it. Okay. So now
Required
go
one
to
more
slash n FBL 1n, no, 5n,
PL1N
10096.
yeah 96.
Execute. So this 10,000 is there. Okay.
Yes.
So now as per my information, I have configured it. Let me assign the form. Assign forms to indicators. So 02. Copy. TB.
What is this actually? I don't know.
ST. Actually, let me get the output, then I will clear it. Enter, Control S, enter. So we have assigned the form also. Now execute the transaction /n accounting, financial accounting, accounts receivable,
Yeah.
periodic processing,
Interest calculation.
We need to calculate balance interest
Balance interest
calculation
yeah.
F26.
F done.
Here put up your customer number. This one is my customer. Company code is DAST. Calculation period is 0106 2025 to 30th 06 2025.
TB.
So due date
Summarization
for
level.
last, it should be reference
Date
date.
of last interest.
Document date or posting date. Additional date should be
Value date.
posting date, not value date.
Okay.
Standard interest calculation. Print form. Post interest calculation settlement.
Multiple things, interest
Additional
splitting.
thing. 1 1 2 3 9 6. Enter.
Document splitting.
Okay, so execute. Print preview.
Not defined.
Then
Output
preview.
LP01.
So here you can see form is printed. Okay. So first day system is provided. So balance 29 days. On 29 days, 55.62% is calculated. Okay. So let us go to the system. Excel sheet. 10,000.
7%.
7%. And for 29 days. So
yeah,
plus
29 days.
10,000 into this percentage into 29 divided by 360.
But why 29 days? June have a 30 days, right?
June have 30, that, but you book the invoice on 1st of June, so you at least provide 1 day to make a payment, right?
Okay. Yes.
On the same day you can make a payment, right?
Yeah, same day. 1 day is buffer.
Yeah. So go back.
Record number 3.
So
Current only.
Okay, let me LP01. Okay, let me see it.
It should also pass one document, right? Automatically.
It will pause, not now. So, okay, so now as per plan, let us make this 3000 payment, partial payment on 10th of June, okay?
Yes.
So, open screen slash
Are
and
are we able to see that document?
which document?
Like the system will pass for the interest?
We have not posted till now.
Okay, if
It
we'll
is
post
showing me
then
information only, okay?
okay.
F-28. So this 10,000, which on which date I want to make? 10th of June, so okay. So 10th 06 2025 10 06 2025.
It was a 1/6.
Sorry. Account is received. Check received. Amount is how much? 3000.
Yeah, 3000.
And this is my account number. Enter. Enter. 3000. Partial amount. Make it to 3000. Save it. Okay, everyone. Now go back. Execute. So both are shows and an open item. So let us see how the interest is calculated in this case. Execute. LP01. Print preview. See how the interest is calculated now.
For how many days? 20 days.
For 10,000. For 10,000 it calculates at the end for 9 days only. Okay. Then balance is how much? 7,000, right? 7%. Control C, Control V. Now this is for how many days? 20 days. So change it to 20 days. So now what is the total? Plus this, 44.10. So 44.11. So 44.109. So 44.11. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now you understand the difference between balance interest calculation and item interest calculation?
It's not too clear to me.
Voice is not clear.
Functional consultant responsibility to get the input to a paper if some customization is needed by the client.
No, he will tell that, okay, this form need to be revised. Where I make the assignments, no? At there he need to
Yes.
provide this interest
Who
form
will
need.
give the input to a paper?
You, because you know that
Okay.
this form is available, no?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. Okay.
Okay, so this you can see batch input session. This RFDZIS00 is created. Okay, go back. So here is this batch input session is created. So it is system is not posted my line item till now. If you click at here list, refresh,
But
it
it
is
should
not
post,
posted.
no?
Now it is created as a batch input session. So now what is batch input session? In real scenario, there are a lot of customers. So we will run this program. So this line item will be posted. So instead of this posting online, we can post it on with the help of batch inputs. So then how this data is posted? So in that case, go to system,
There would be some machine to run.
services, batch input, session. So this is the batch input session which is generated by me last. Select this, process, display errors only, process. Batch input session is completed. Click on overview.
Now the entry would be there.
Let us check. So at here, processed, in process, in background.
Incorrect.
It is not there. Okay, let us go to the system. List, refresh. You can see 63.02 interest. Select this, execute, execute. So your interest receivable is credited and customer account is debited.
Yeah, interest receivable is credited.
Yeah.
यहाँ पर थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन मुझे हो रहा है क्यों ये इंटरेस्ट रिसीवेबल व्हाई इट विल बी क्रेडिटेड.
You can use as in profit and loss account if you want to use.
No, why I'm thinking my like local logic is that